You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Days of Our Lives fans. It is Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I have got your Days of Our Lives 2-week spoilers. These run from Monday, August 28th, all the way through Friday, September 8th. We've got dated spoilers, detailed spoilers, lots of spoilers for week 1. And then I have a handful of spoilers I'm going to bring to you from week 2 as well. Let's get started digging into Monday, August 28th on Days of Our Lives. Kate Roberts is certain that Rex, her dear son, is about to have his heart broken by Sarah Horton. They are engaged right now, but I think Kate might be onto something with this. We also have Shawn drunk again, bless his heart. He's struggling with addiction issues. He's also in denial. A lot of people are trying to help him. He won't get help. This does not bode well for his future. We also have pregnant Sarah having to be rushed to the hospital, but don't worry, she's not in labor yet. We also have Chloe completely shocked to see Philip alive and back in Salem, and I bet he's going to be shocked to see Xander's ring on her finger. Tuesday, August 29th, Shawn Brady hits rock bottom. I don't know if he's going to wind up in a treatment program, if him going to get treatment is going to explain his exit and Belle's exit. We do know that Martha Madison was one of the actresses affected by the 7-actress cut at Days, and we don't know if Shawn is going to stay while she goes. It would kind of make more sense for them to leave together, but we'll see if he's sticking around because we do know that one male actor was also taken off contract at the same time that they offered her to move from contract to recurring, but with minimal appearances just for legal issues. And she told them, no thanks. And she walked away. Good for her. All right. Also on Tuesday, Brady finds out that Philip is alive and set him up for a murder charge. And this week we're going to see Philip offering Brady a very sincere apology. But how do you really say, sorry, I framed you for murder and had you tossed in prison? There's not really a bouquet or an edible arrangement for that. Unless it's crow, unless you're serving crow as an edible arrangement. All right. Rafe and Jada get some news from Paulina Price. Paulina is now the acting mayor, and I think she wants Rafe back as the top cop because Shawn has fallen deeply into a battle with the bottle. But I don't know if Rafe's going to take that job if it means he can't date Jada. We'll see. We've got some spoilers for that in week 2. We also have Abe getting ready to ask Paulina out on a date, and Patch is giving him some advice. All right, midweek in Salem, Wednesday, August 30th. Little Leo Stark is back from Iceland, and he runs smack into Sonny Kiriakis, who can probably smell scheme all over Lady Whistleblower. We also have Dimitri von Leuschner trying very hard to prove that his marriage is legit. He's dealing with the von Leuschner family lawyer. We have Gabby and Stefan poking into something, and of course it's Dimitri's money and the lawyer that Kristen lied about and said he was someone from her daughter's school. We also have Alex Kiriakis feeling very guilty about Victor Kiriakis' death, and I wonder if that's because he and Maggie have had words. We'll see. All right, later in the week on Days, Thursday, August 31st, Gabby and Stefan keep on poking into something, and I believe it's the DVL issue. Xander is shocked when he finds out something about Philip. First, that he's alive. Second, that he set up Brady. And I'm wondering, since Xander is now engaged to Chloe, if Philip is going to snap again and start targeting Xander. We also have Leo coming up with a plan, but Dimitri is not so sure about it. And we have Belle Black pressuring Brady not to file charges against Philip for framing him. Perhaps it is about just the general spirit of forgiveness, or more particularly because there's a Kiriakis funeral the following week, and she tells him the family needs to pull together. Ending week 1 in Salem, Friday, September 1st, Brady is surprised by a visitor, and I'm pretty sure that visitor is Theresa Donovan because it's confirmed that Jen Lilley is back the week of August 28th. They didn't give us a date, but based on this Friday spoiler, It sounds right. We also have Dick Van Dyke making his soap opera debut as an amnesiac. And we have Shawn trying hard to make things right, but it might be too late for this effort. And Rafe makes a big decision about his career. Based on spoilers for week 2, I believe he is going to take back the commissioner job, but we'll see what you guys think. All right, the second week, the week of September 4th through 8th, is the week of Victor's funeral. I'm going to give you one spoiler for each day of the week. All right, on Monday, September 4th, we have Theresa stunning Brady by popping up. Yes, that is a replay of the Friday spoiler, but generally what happens on Friday happens again on Monday on days. So that reaffirms for me that the undated incident of when she comes is on Friday. Tuesday, September 5th, on days, we have EJ DiMera trying to kill Ava Vitale. Remember, he had that bad dream about his mom's death, and he talked to Nicole, and she's like, you know, this is probably not a good time to engage in life and death vendettas. And he's like, but he's still going to do it. I'm just wondering if he's going to sneak into Bayview and try it. What is he going to do? I mean, let's not forget that EJ was quite the criminal back in the day, and we're looking at a very new and improved version of him since they recast Dan Foyer-Rigel in the role. All right, Wednesday, September 6th, Rafe finds out there's trouble at Bayview Sanitarium. That sounds to me like Rafe is back on the job as a cop, and I wonder if the trouble is Ava going nuts and still thinking she's seeing Susan, or the attempt on Ava's life. Thursday, September 7th is when Victor Kiriakis' funeral kicks off. We have a lot of people back in town. We've got Jen Lilley back as Theresa Donovan. We've got Zach Tinker back as Sonny Kiriakis. And we have a huge surprise on Friday. Somebody new is back, and I'm going to share that with you in 1 second, along with big news for Sarah for Friday. But if you haven't already, please reach down, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our day's updates. If you're enjoying this, please click us a like. Definitely drop your comments for me on what you're excited to see happening in these 2 weeks. I love your comments. I read every single one of them, and I appreciate you guys for listening, commenting, and coming back to watch more videos. All right, the last day of these 2 weeks, Friday, September 8th. First, Sarah Horton goes into labor while she's also struggling with residual feelings for Xander. I really hope she's going to call him and say, hey, buddy, I'm giving birth to your kid. Come on over and watch it happen. That's my fervent hope. I don't know if it's going to happen, but that's on my wish list. Finally, the big returning presents for Victor's funeral that I was wondering whether it was going to happen or was going to happen later in the month, but I'm excited to report that Vivian Alamain is back in town just in time for the funeral. Louise Sorel is back. I am super excited. I am looking forward to, as much as you can look forward to, an on-screen funeral for someone who has passed away in real life, but I'm very excited. And I have to say, I want to hear your guys' opinion, so drop me in the comments, but I appreciate the fact that as the characters discuss his passing and pay tribute to him, they're not doing the don't speak ill of the dead thing. They are speaking truth about a lot of the really bad things that he did. In his last couple of years, Victor kind of mellowed some, but not a whole lot, even towards the end. Remember, he was having Xander at one point kidnap Ben, and they were going to kill him, and then he had Xander replace Kristen's baby with the dead baby. So even up until his last few years, he was still a devious schemer. He was one of the best villains ever on daytime dramas, and I know we're all going to miss him. And so I am looking forward to the funeral. I know a lot of y'all have said you don't like the flashbacks. I do, because I wasn't watching the whole entire time. I mean, this show has been on for much longer than I have been drawing breath. So looking back at some of this stuff is stuff that I never got the opportunity to watch. So I am enjoying it, and I hope you guys are too. Come back soon for more on Days of Our Lives. Thanks for listening. This is Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.